Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Two Sides to an Opinion podcast. I'm the guy driving the bus. I got my co-drivers with me. You know them as Coach Josh and Mr. Jones, but we have an extra driver today, and that is Coach Mo. How you fellas doing today?
What's
What's
going
going
on,
on,
bro?
brother?
So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. And the best way we get it started is introducing Coach Mo. Coach Mo is currently a defensive line coach at Westfield High School here in Houston, Texas. They're a perennial powerhouse at times. There's just one school they can't get by, and that just happened to be North Shore. But for the most part, they handle their own. He's an intricate part into what they do. But the most important thing I want to get to is he is the founder of Lyman U. He heads that up, and he'll talk about that. Coach Mo, give us a little bit about that, man.
Yeah, man, Lyman, you. First and foremost, what's going on, everybody? Of course, it's Cosmo. Yeah, Lyman, you, man, was founded back in 2020 after COVID, man. It's actually something we thought about as a collective when I was coaching with the crew. And that was our trademark as the line. So I took that and I started Lyman U for the big boys because me playing down the trenches myself, I figured that they don't get no love, man, and they don't get no shine, they don't get no, you know, it's just they don't get no exposure in the trenches. It's everything's about the skill, guys. So I started this back in 2020, and this is my 6th year going strong, man. And yeah, bro, this I think it's gonna be bigger than what I envisioned. So it started off as a camp. Now it's going on to bigger and better things. It's a training business. I train college kids. I train professional athletes, and I start from like age 6 all the way up. So yeah, man. So I'm giving the big boys a platform, and I believe this is where it's at, man. Lime is gonna be it's gonna be big. It's gonna take over, bro. I
Good
think by
Yeah.
I
deal.
think by year 10, it's gonna be nationwide for sure.
Good deal.
So just give us an insight of how many kids you had. You started with the first camp and what you currently had last year.
The first camp I had about 225 kids. And after that, it got. Man, I think the second year I had about 250, and then the past 3 years I had about 125, 100. So I mean, as the years go, I just got to find ways to keep those numbers where I'm at. But I think 100 kids at a camp for a lineman camp is damn good for me. Um, we have about 10, 13 coaches, so 100 kids, 13 coaches is perfect for me, man.
Okay, so you guys already know Lyman U. If you're a lineman and you want to go out there and get that work, reach out to Coach Mo, reach out to Lyman U. Go ahead, sign yourself up. Make sure you attend that. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. Coach Josh, you got the first question. Go ahead and ask a question.
Uh, Coach, man, how you doing? Thank you for being on the show with us. For one, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man. I'm doing good, brother.
Um, so my thing is defense, man. I love defense. I
Mhm.
believe defense win championships. I
Yes,
know
sir.
offense put people in the stands, great, sell tickets, but defense gonna win you them ships. So, being a defensive guy, coaching defense, what is the ideal front for you? Do you like an odd man front or an even man front?
It just depends on the personnel that I have currently.
Okay.
I can do both. I can do an odd man or even man. But me personally, I like to run an even man front. That's my
Okay.
personal
Okay.
preference.
Yeah, man. I do the same, man. I like man, I run a 4-2-5.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You want DBs on the field? I got you. I got you.
man. You gotta have them athletes out there, man.
Nah, for sure, and especially in today's game, it's all about speed, man. So yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. I get it for sure.
So yeah, and I think they learn gap assignment in that 4-2-5. Um, like it's a little bit more easier. I'm not gonna say that it's not easier with the 3 or the 5-man front
Right,
because
right, right.
I like a 3-man front I like that nose guard just blowing everything up. I'm not gonna lie to you, but a 4-2-5, man, when you doing the whole thing for me is like the gap assignments. But
Nah, for sure, man. I mean, in the 4-2-5, that center is most likely gonna be free. So
yeah,
you really have to get home with those 4 down linemen because either that center gonna chip or stay home and help, or he gonna chip and go to the linebacker. So it just depends on what your personnel is, man. It just all depends on how you want to run it, to be honest.
yeah.
So
And I just want to step in for a second. To anybody in the chat that want to ask Coach Mo a question about defensive lineman or by lineman, you just go ahead and put it in the chat, and we'll go ahead and get that question to him. On that note, Coach Mr. Jones, go ahead and ask your question that you have available for Coach Mo.
No, appreciate it, man. And again, to Josh's point, or Coach Josh's point, man, thank you for being here. I know it's a little late in the evening, but we appreciate your time. I got a couple of questions, man. I know Coach's question went pretty quick, so and I wanted to ask this question last week, so I'm gonna ask this question this week. So I believe all of us have played some level of sports, right? So whether it be football, baseball, basketball, whatever. And I think we've all seen it, right? We've all seen talented folks come onto the team and may not be leaders, right? So my question to you would be, and I'll just read it here. You've seen players with talent who weren't really leaders and leaders who didn't really have elite talent on the defensive side of the ball. So my question to you is, how do you get your talented players to become leaders? And how do you get those players to respect the other leaders who aren't as talented on the team?
well, for one, you get those talented players to become leaders by putting them in certain situations to where their confidence is through the roof. That's how you build leaders, in my opinion. I think putting them in certain situations to where they can thrive and thrive at a high level, that automatically creates leaders, because now they're more vocal in what they're doing because they know what they're doing. So you put them in a position to make plays at a high level at a consistent pace. I think as time goes, they will go into that leader role automatically. A lot of people like to force leaders on people instead of letting them grow into it naturally. That's my thing. I like folks to grow into it naturally. That way, it ain't got to be forced.
Right.
You hear it all the time, I'm looking for a leader. I'm looking for a leader. You're not going to find it that way. You just got to go through the motion, go through the season.
Right.
And then I guarantee you, halfway through the season, you'll start seeing people be more vocal, telling folks to step up, telling folks X, Y, and Z. That's how you find leaders, in my opinion. And as far as the ones that act like leaders, man, you let those, man, you can weed those out, man. As the season goes on, man, you can. Everybody gonna bark, bro. Everybody ain't gonna bite, bro.
Right.
So everybody can say, man, come on, bro, y'all. But you playing like crap, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah, bro. Like for me, I think the talented ones can become leaders if you let them. You just got to give it time and let them grow into their role, man. Of course, behind the scenes, you can encouraging them, saying, "Hey, son, you can do this X, Y, and Z. You can do this, boom, 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 boom." And then, as the season goes on, he's playing at a high level. He's consistent. He's confident. He's talking to the defense more. He's talking to the person next to him more. He's getting people in place more. So, you just look at those as the season goes on instead of appointing leader, in my opinion. So that's how I look at it.
I got you. Well, and one of the reasons I wanted to ask you that question, so I'm the resident Browns fan. We got we got Myles Garrett. He's a beast on the defensive line. And what people say about Myles Garrett is the fact that he lacks leadership. This, that, and the third. But he's a very talented player. So I was just curious.
For somebody like him, bro, he leads in a different way. He leads while he's play on the field. He doesn't lead vocally. He doesn't lead spiritually. He doesn't lead none of that stuff, bro. So he's all about on the field. You see what I'm doing. I'm putting in work. I'm in here 5 o'clock I'm here first, last person leave. I'm in the weight room. What else you want me to do? He's that kind of leader.
Right.
He ain't vocal. He ain't want to talk about it. He just want to play and win.
And win. Yeah.
Then you got the ones that's vocal, and then you got the ones that's on the field leader. So he's a different type of leader, bro. Like you can follow him. I'll follow him. I'm just gonna look at him like, all right, bro. I see what type of time you on. Let's go. You ain't gotta say too much.
So what leader do you follow more? Someone who's more vocal, who maybe is playing solid but not balling, or someone who's leading by example?
I'm gonna go by the person lead by example. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the person that's vocal, that's great. You put me in positions to on defense to where I gotta play it. Now the person that's leading by example, that means he going 1,000% every damn play.
Right.
And I'm like, well, damn, I see what type of time you on, bro. Let's get it. You ain't got something to me. I see what type of time you on because Miles Garrett, 1,000 miles per hour every play, bro. He ain't got to say nothing.
I'm going with the guy with 5 sacks in one game.
5 sacks in one game?
Yeah, I'm going with
run.
For sure. Like, if you're on defense and you see that and you don't step your game up, it's a problem.
Right. No, I got you. So you ain't following Dylan Gabriel. I feel you. So
no, sir.
No, I mess with you. So my follow-up question is more about fundamentals and techniques. So in your experience, what's the single most important factor in developing a dominant defensive lineman? Is it the physical traits? Is it the mental toughness? Is it the technique, or is it something entirely different?
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. And I'm gonna say this with the most humblest response, bro. Technique. I don't give a damn how big you are. I don't give a damn how fast you are. I don't care what your mental capacity is. If you right, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right, man. If you can't play position from a technical standpoint, you can be the fastest, the strongest, the mentally toughest. You're not gonna get anywhere, bro. I preach technique all day, every day. I start from the feet and I work my way up. That's my motto, bro. I don't give a damn how fast you are. I don't give a damn how strong you are. If you don't have the hands and the feet to play in the trenches, you're not gonna be nothing at all. I don't give a damn how good you think you are, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I played in the trenches and I learned hand combat at a late stage in my career, and I wish I would have learned it early. So now I'm giving the tools and the game to all these youngsters, because when you watch them play, bro, their feet work be trash, they hand combat be trash, and they wonder why they can't fight out double teams, and they wonder why they're not getting sacks, and they wonder why they're not making tackles, because your technique is horrible, bro. Your technique is horrible.
Plain and simple.
It's simple. It's the small things that make a big difference, bro.
Right. So go ahead.
Give me 1 second. We do have a comment, and this is from LeBron James, the GOAT 245. He said Dart is definitely being a leader, especially with his boy being out. He is vocal. A rookie quarterback that should be an example of a leader and being a vocal leader.
Okay.
About Jackson Dart?
Yeah, he's talking about Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart is hype and he's playing. I mean, I get it. I mean, I see why he said that, but
no, Jones, go ahead and finish what you were saying, sir.
No, I appreciate that, man, because when you're talking about talent and then being a fundamentalist, right? Someone who's just a technician, because we asked that question last week. And, some people have just relied on talent, right, to get them by, right? And they're so talented or so much more physically gifted than other people that they don't have to work on it, right? So when they do get to a place where they at equal or better talent, you have to kind of remold them, if you will, and get them out of those bad habits.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, like coaching high school, getting them from middle school to high school, bro. I mean, that is the hardest part from 8th grade to 9th grade, because in middle school you don't learn much of nothing.
Mhm.
So now when you get to high school, we have to reteach you everything that we thought you knew.
Mm-hmm.
So then when you get down to that, it's like, okay, you don't know this, you don't know that, you don't do it. Okay, so now we got to break everything down and
Mm-hmm.
build you back up. So when we break you down, we're going to build you up the way we want you to play. And the way I want you to play, it's going to be technical sound. It's footwork and handwork. And we do that for about a month before we work on anything else.
Got you. Okay. No, I appreciate that because, like I said, we asked those questions last week, and I just wanted to get your perspective on that.
No, for sure. For sure.
Cool. I'll kick it over to Marcus.
So, to everyone in the chat, because we actually have a jumping chat today, go ahead and ask a question if you would love to ask a question to Coach Mo. He's talking about defense. He's talking about his defensive line, and he's talking about lineman U. I'm going to ask my question, and my question is actually about lineman U. First of all, it's a two-part question.
Yes, sir.
When did you know you wanted to be a coach? And then what got you to the point where you wanted to start lineman U specifically?
Man. But here's the backdrop on why I became a coach. I played at Florida State, man, and I got hurt, tore my ACL. And doctor told me I couldn't play football anymore. My career was over with. So, after that, man, I didn't watch football. I didn't go to no games. I ain't do none of that. I thought my life was over with. And I was in a dark place. So, I had my son, and my son turned 4, and believe it or not, Marcus' sister is my son's godmother, and she told me about the Cougars, and I just happened to go out there one day and took him out there, and then I fell in love for the game again, bro. And ever since then, I've been coaching football. This is my 10th year coaching now, so that's how I fell in love with the game. And I'm trusting, bro. At one point, I hated football because I feel like I should have been in the league, but God had different plans for me, and and it's all about timing. So I think my son really gave me the love of the game again, and that's how I became the coach who I am today because of him. But before that, bro, I was in a dark place. I ain't care about nothing. I ain't no football. I ain't got no game. I ain't watch no games. I ain't want to be around football. None of that. I ain't want to throw a ball. Nothing. I ain't want to look at it or nothing. But yeah, bro, my son gave me the love of the game, and I started coaching him at I think he was in market like 4 or 5, like 4 or 5. When he came over there, 4, he was 4 years old when he came over there. And he's been playing on the line since he was 4, and I've been coaching him since he was 4. And that's how I fell in love with the trenches all over again. And I actually started lineman U because of him, because of the way he played, and because of the kids around him, the way they played. And I felt like, well, damn, you guys playing at a high level, and you guys need the exposure. Let me start something for you and make it for everybody. And that's how I started lineman U in 2020. And then I think we went on our national championship run that year, and that's how this became about right here.
So if you guys didn't catch that, he won a national championship on the youth level. And that's a major accomplishment if you guys don't understand or know what that is. And he won that with the crew. He won that with the crew. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your knowledge. If there's anybody in the chat, I see you guys. Go ahead and ask a question, and we get that over to Coach Mo. We're going to move on to our next segment. And you guys know we had a pretty crazy weekend, and the thing comes up to us is we had a lot of undefeated teams. Well, we only have a few undefeated teams left in college football, and I wanted to ask you guys which team caught you guys' eye. I'm gonna run down the teams that are currently undefeated at the moment, and that's BYU, Georgia Tech, Indiana, Navy, Ohio State, and that school up north here in Houston, Texas A&M. Don't like it. We'll start with you, Coach Josh. Which undefeated team caught your eye, man?
And I know it may sound cliche.
Brian Kelly.
Man, we said undefeated, not defeated. Oh, man, come on, man. That's a soft spot right now.
Mine too, bro. Mine too, bro.
Man, looking at it, man, Ohio State, bro.
That's definitely the obvious answer. For sure.
I mean,
I thought you was going a different way, man.
Man, I was though, but it's just like, man, they just been on TV so much, and and you look at it now, it's kind of like they got a hype train behind them. So they showing a lot of their highlights. What's the receiver name again, man?
Smith.
Bro, he back in. Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, the generational talent.
Hey, now, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Well, you know how I feel about them generational talents. So
he ain't panning out so good, but go ahead.
But you know what's so crazy, Coach? They starting to do the hype train with them people again, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the Nussmeier, and Arch Manning train has derailed, and they got class action lawsuits going on now with that. That you're starting to see them back.
Let me get 1 second for you guys. To everybody that's out in the chat, go ahead and answer that question in the chat. Which is the college football undefeated team that catches your eye? Go ahead, finish up, Coach Josh.
And you know they talk about how much they bought the team for, you know. So Brian Kelly got fired, and all they could talk about was, you know, like Ohio State, they spent $20 million and won a national championship. And I'm like, so your LSU spent $20 million and we didn't get a championship. That's another story though, Coach. Another story. But I really think that they're gonna make a run. I think the only people that could probably give them a challenge right now is somebody that's not in the Big Ten. But I think that they should be able to run it back again. And most likely be the favorite to win it.
Got you. What about you, Jones? What you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Indiana, man. I mean, there's a myriad of reasons why I'm going with Indiana. But I mean, the most obvious thing about it, I mean they're ranked number 2, but this is the highest ranking that they've had in program history, right? So this is as high as they've been in any type of ranking since they've been established. So I mean, that's great for them. Offensively, you know, they're incredible, pretty potent, and they're led by Fernando Mendoza, which is supposed to be
Mendoza.
Yeah,
He's got a brother on the team too that play receiver,
and he probably gonna be the Heisman.
Yeah, let me tell you something about Indiana, bro. Indiana from one of them states to where you're fundamentally sound across the board, football, basketball, whatever. So teams that come out of Indiana, they gonna beat your ass. They gonna beat your butt from fundamentals, bro. They ain't doing nothing fancy. They ain't doing nothing cute. They just playing football. They just playing basketball. Point blank, period.
Yeah. I mean, it's back to that Bobby Knight. You know, back when Bobby Knight. Yeah. You know,
Rico Lee said Indiana is the biggest surprise. I disagree with you because my pick I feel is the biggest surprise, but Indiana was there last year. We knew what they were. This year it felt like they just came back better. And shout out to Rico Lee.
Yeah, so I mean, just to finish up real quick, and I just wanted to see what Coach Mo got. But I mean, they just beat UCLA. What was it, 56-6? So 50 hit them with a 50 burger,
Man.
right? And who do they got left? They got Maryland. Penn State's gonna, present, maybe a challenge. Wisconsin and then Purdue, right? So, I mean,
Wisconsin's gonna give them a game though.
Yeah.
They gonna physically beat them.
Yeah, Wisconsin's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
So
that's gonna be us.
So they could win out. So that'd be huge for Indiana. And like I said, this is the highest they've been ranked ever. So if I had to pick anybody, it'd be Indiana.
Okay, man, I'm going with Texas A&M, bro, because first of all, you in the SEC, and
I was about to disconnect your internet, man. I just wanted to let you know.
That's cool, because I was gonna say Georgia Tech at first, but after the game, after what I seen last Saturday night, bro, in Death Valley, bro, them boys for real, man. As much as I hate to say that, because I am an LSU fan at heart, for real, bro. Them boys for real, bro. That defense is for real, bro. And that quarterback is for real, bro. Them boys playing some good football, man. And they physical as hell, bro. I'm talking about DJ Hicks up front. Them boys is, boy, all right.
Do they take it off?
I like Concepcion. That dude is probably the fastest dude in the NCAA at the moment. I don't understand why people keep kicking to him.
I'm saying, bro.
Like, he's almost on the Devin Hester level where you don't kick him the ball anymore. But I digress.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro, I don't know what their remaining schedule is, but if they ain't got to play the Alabamas or the Georgias of the world, man, bro.
They got South Carolina, Samford, and Texas. The only thing that they better not do is worry about Texas when they playing South Carolina.
South Carolina, right?
Because South Carolina gets you.
South Carolina is a sneaky good team, dog. Yeah, but yeah, I think Texas A&M is gonna make it to the SEC championship game.
Somebody said, "What about Navy? Navy ain't played nobody. That's why."
Navy, I'm not worried about
Navy is undefeated.
No folks can't beat, man. They can't beat nobody in the Pac-10 right now.
Navy remind me of that old Hawaii team that went undefeated.
Yeah. What was his name?
They could beat Venezuela though.
I can't stand him, man.
Straight 9 routes. Bomb.
But I'm gonna go to my pick, and my pick is actually Georgia Tech, and here's why. Haynes King at quarterback is a dog. That's what he is. He's a dog. He's an athlete.
He like that last year though.
He's thrown for 1,480 yards with 7 TDs, but it's the ground game. He's added 651 yards plus 12 TDs on the ground. Let me repeat that. He's a quarterback with 12 TDs on the ground.
Hey, I seen that. I seen him week 1. I said, yeah, he can be a problem.
Yeah. And they're currently averaging 35 points per game. Their offense is top 15 rushing in the nation. Their defense is serviceable. It's not crazy good, but it's not crazy bad. They'll get you a stop here and there. The biggest game of the season is gonna be at the end of the season when they got to go play Georgia.
Hey man, and here's my thing with this Georgia Tech team. You think he gonna run all over the field against Georgia like that?
No, I don't know, but I will say the last few years they've been hanging tick for tack with Georgia. You got to remember they went into overtime.
Right. Last year. Right.
Yeah, they went in over. He was there doing his thing.
Yeah.
Running all over them. So the only thing, they got one more big game, which is Pittsburgh. So whoever wins out of them in Pittsburgh is probably going to be one of the representatives in the Big Ten. I'm assuming Georgia Tech takes it. But for the most part, I got Georgia Tech.
In the Big Ten?
Not the Big Ten. I'm sorry. the ACC. I
ACC.
apologize. They'll represent.
I ain't gonna lie. I
championship.
want to see them play in Indiana.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
That might be something we get in this playoff.
I want to see them play in Indiana.
So to the guys in the chat, if you want to say something about this college football undefeated, go ahead and put that and we'll get to it. We'll move on to our next topic, which is obviously pick'ems. And give me 1 second. And the first game we're going to pick, if you guys haven't noticed, this is called Isn't It Obvious? Because you're going to make your pick. We're going to pick out of some games that's current up for the next current week. We're always going to pick the Thursday game. And unfortunately, the team that I love is currently at the Thursday night game, which is the Baltimore Ravens at the Miami Dolphins. I already know what Coach Mo going. Coach Mo, who you got?
Man, come on, bro. You know I'm going with the purple and black, them birds. Man, you know what time it is. My boy coming back, too. So,
give me a score. Give me a score.
Hey, man. Yeah, the Ravens, dog. Ain't nothing to be said, bro.
Give me a score, man.
Score? Man, we're going 30 to 14. If that. I'm gonna say 30 to 14. I'm gonna keep it cute. 30 to 14.
Gotcha. What about you, Coach Josh?
Man, I'm an Aquarius. I'm going with the water, the Dolphins. Man, the score gonna be 35 to 31.
Well, you smoking dope.
I am, Coach. I'm high, man.
You smoking dope.
My man said it's light outside.
Well,
the sky is blue, and I'm going with the Dolphins.
34, 31.
Rico Lee say it's 30. It's gonna be 34, 31. Either way, I think our defense. I think our defense has found it's calling now, like we did last year for some weird reason. We start off.
You put Kyle Hamilton in the box and put old boy back there. Yeah, you fine for sure.
We get back to MVP. Derrick Henry is starting to find himself. I told you. And I told Coach Josh and I told Jones, we're going to win 5 in a row. We're going to win 5 in a row. 2 starts on Thursday. Give me the
man. Look, I'm gonna go one thing further. We're gonna win 5 in a row, and we're gonna win the goddamn division. You hear me?
I get to that when we get to 5 in a row.
Oh.
To the people in the chat, who you got? You got the Dolphins or the Ravens? And let's see. I got some people saying things. Funny Valentine says Dolphins. The Ravens defense been lacking big time. Obviously, you ain't watched the last 2 games. They've been on that pill. And the Dolphins offense, after putting the belt to the Falcons, 31-14.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
I digress.
Listen, I think it's a trap game, man. I think it could be a trap game, man. But I was gonna be funny and say the Dolphins, but Lamar Action Jackson's back. I think he'd be able to jumpstart that offense. I mean, Snoop Huntley went out there and did a serviceable job. I know y'all got rid of Cooper Rush. I don't even know why y'all picked him up in the first place.
That
was a horrible.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, anyway. Snoop can't do it 2 weeks in a row, bro. I ain't gonna know he can't do it 2 weeks in a row.
Well, the reason, so I'll give you guys the reason why Lamar Jackson didn't play Sunday was because they didn't want him to play Sunday and then turn around and play on Thursday. So they made, because he's coming off the hamstring injury, which is understandable. So he will be ready for Thursday, and we back rocking and rolling. And
man, that boy part of that gambling scandal, man.
Stop playing, man. Go somewhere, man.
Allegedly.
We go into the next game of Pick'em. You got the Bears and the Bengals. You know the Bears just came off a loss to the Ravens, and the Bengals probably smoked one of the worst games you could ever smoke to one of the worst teams that's currently in the league, and that's the Jets. But
that wasn't Joe Flacco's fault.
It wasn't. That was that defense we were talking about. It's finally reared its head. But
no, that's the defense that Coach Josh said was going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I didn't say that. I said they were gonna make the playoffs.
Same thing.
Man,
Same thing.
It looks like ain't nobody making the playoffs in that division.
Listen, Joe Burrow. We'll get to that later. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in here real quick because I'm gonna make it short and sweet, man. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna actually take the Bears in this one. I was gonna take the Bengals, but I'm gonna take the Bears in this one.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
And I don't even think it's really going to be on the strength of the arm of Caleb Williams. I really think it's going to be on the legs of DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift. Yep. Hey, man, I'm going with the Bears. Score 28-21. I give the Bengals 21 points. I think the Bears can move the ball up and down the field on the Bengals because they damn sure did it against us. So, and their defense, their defense is terrible. So, yeah.
Yeah, if they just got beat by Miami, I think Ben Johnson and his offensive game plan is more serviceable than the Jets. So,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Coach Josh, who you got, man?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. Man, I first of all, let me ask you this: isn't DeAndre Swift?
You got to stand on it, brother.
No, but it.
You got to stand on it. I feel some switching up coming.
Hey, but isn't DeAndre Swift got like a nagging injury right now?
Yes, he does.
So, and that's a major part of their offense, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all with that. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. Flacco 50-50. He just lost. So
we knew that.
I mean, he gonna probably win the next game with 97 targets to Jamar Chase. I mean, let's just be honest.
The offense ain't the problem though.
Yeah.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
they were about
14. Hey man, they gonna get in the shootout. It's bombs away, bro.
Not only were they up by 14 in the fourth quarter, they smoked it to probably one of the worst offensive teams out there, which is the Jets. So
they were the only winless team at the time.
And my thing is, who over there can start DJ Moore? And that boy, what's it, boy? Oweezy, whatever that boy name is.
Yeah. That boy animal.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
But Swift is a major part of their offense.
Well, he played last week for a little bit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching it. But it's just, man, these cats with these injuries, bro, they really be getting it with, like, if they got a nagging injury, it's like, all right then, man, we really can't play. We gonna go out there, but we really can't play.
That boy said can't rock with nobody. He gonna go with the Bengals.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm going Bengals, baby.
All right, so let's go to our next pick 'em. I feel there's one specific reason why I'm rooting for the team I'm rooting for, but you got the coach and the Steelers. Who you guys got? Coach Mo, let's start with you, baby. Who you got?
I'm going with the red hot Colts, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
These old black and yellow folks can't stop nobody, man. These folks old, bro. Cameron Hayward on his last leg. Jalen Ramsey can't cover a cold right now. TJ Watt, man, you got all that money, but you ain't showed up all year, cuz. But these boys bad, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I literally watched them for the past 3 weeks to see if they are who they say they are. These boys look bad on defense, dog. I'm sorry, bro. They look bad, dog.
I understand.
Queen looks bad, bro. I said, bro, y'all can't stop nobody, bro. Nobody.
Out there in the chat, who you got? You got the coach, or you got the Steelers coming up next week? Coach Josh, your favorite guy, your favorite quarterback, Mr. Danny Dimes. Who you got, baby?
I'm gonna tell you this, and y'all gonna, man, Marcus, man, you said something about a week and a half ago. Remember when that lineman fell on Aaron Rodgers and he went crazy?
Yeah.
That was the turning point of they losing streak, bro.
Yeah, I did say that. You're right.
You think he hurt?
No,
No, it's
Just-
just that, man. You just,
he
bro.
took the joy. He took the joy out of the
Yeah,
game.
the Ledoux was excited.
Yeah.
And bro, like I would have had them winning last week. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And
Like,
the Panthers?
yeah, because I thought that because didn't they lose the week before?
Yeah, they lost to
Oh man, who they lost to the week before?
I don't remember, but they did lose.
Yeah, so like I was like, okay, well, they gonna probably, man, you know, like they gonna come back. That was one loss. Okay, cool, boom. But nah, man, I just saw something different like Thursday night. And I'm like, man, there go Rodgers just messing up a good thing. So man, I'm going with Indiana. And as long as that lady on the sideline, that's their rabbit foot, bro.
Man.
You talking about the owner.
Yeah.
And man, I'ma say it here. Taylor gonna be the MVP.
Who?
Oh,
Taylor.
JT.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jonathan
Taylor. Yeah.
The running back gonna be the MVP of the league, bro.
Who you got,
must,
Jones?
You must have been watching Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, so the team they lost to the team they lost to before was the Bengals. So they lost to the Bengals, then they just recently lost to the Packers.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's obvious, man. It's got to be Indiana Jones and company.
Hey, bro, that's a solid team, bro.
Yeah, I don't see how they lose. I mean, I do see, it could be a trap game, but Aaron Rodgers, man, they came out, they looked good at the beginning of the season, but like most Mike Tomlin teams, once you start getting midway through the season, teams start to figure him out. I mean, they still gonna go 500.
You pay
They still
all
gonna
the
go
money
500.
So I think everybody got the same individuals. I think everybody got the coach. The main reason I got the coach is because I just need Pittsburgh to lose so we can continue to be in this race for the number one.
Pittsburgh ain't got nobody
Hey,
out.
and that's exactly why Pittsburgh gonna win.
No, don't do that. Y'all think,
That's exactly why they gonna win, because
But everybody got the coach, and we understand why. JT is an animal. That defense is actually very solid. We don't talk about them a lot, but that defense is solid. Daniel Jones is doing a heck of a job, even though somebody on our panel doesn't like him.
Man,
that
linebacker for the Colts, the best linebacker in the league right now, bro.
No. It's the dude down there in Jacksonville. He was hurt the last 2 games. That's why they look like crap. He was leading the league in interceptions. Lloyd.
Talk about Alex.
Lloyd. It was Lloyd. Lloyd had 4 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown in them first 2 games, and then he missed the last few because of an injury. I felt like he was leading the defensive player of the year discussion, but he got hurt. It is what it is. Let's go on to our next pick'em. This one's gonna be a little bit tough, man. This one's gonna be a little bit tough.
I don't think it's tough at all.
No, because I feel here's, and I'm gonna be honest. After watching how they played this previous week, he got the ball out fast. That defense is an animal. That defense is legit. Like, we gotta stop playing and stop acting like they not legit.
They defense been that though.
No, I'm saying this year they are legit. They're probably the best defense in the league right now. So let's stop playing and act like they're not.
Who you talking about?
The Texans defense. I feel like that's the best defense in the league right now. They just happen to have an offense that's hella anemic, and them boys been turning the ball over left and right. This is the first game he didn't turn the ball over, and look what they did.
But didn't he get some linemen back or something?
No. He didn't have his top receivers. He didn't have Nico Collins, nor the other young
he had time back there.
Christian Kirk.
He had time back there. He wasn't getting it out quick. He was doing
actually he was getting it out quick. He got it out quick.
Man, that boy had that time. Man, that boy was in that pocket like.
And he was going against the fish strangers before now.
To everybody in the chat, who you got? Broncos, Texans. Who you got? Go ahead, Coach Josh. Who you got? Broncos, Texans.
Man, I hate to say this, man, but I got the Broncos.
Coach.
I got the Broncos. I hate to say this, bro. But I'm gonna tell you this. Patrick Surtain Patrick
He's not
Surtain
there.
is out for about 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah,
4
yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
He's on IR. 4 weeks.
And bro, that's a major part of how they
Minimum
play
4
defense.
weeks.
Yeah, minimum of 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So, and that's a major way on how they structure their defense, scheme wise with him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because you can send 6 or 5, and because the back end gonna be good.
Coach,
Yeah.
what you got?
I'm going with shit, man. Certain that's gonna be major, bro. Whoo, I don't trust Stroud, so I'm going with the Broncos, man.
Well done. Who you got, Jones?
Nah, I like how Coach just get right to it, man. And no fluff on it. Man, I gotta go with the Broncos because we've had conversations about this, right? Because matter of fact, I kind of told everybody that's been listening, man, that the Texans wasn't going to be good this year. I even said it when we did the predictions in week 1.
Agreed.
So
he did.
And you know what troubles me is, you know, these rookies who have, you know, a great year 1, and then, you know, they can't follow up in year 2 and year 3, right? Because I even questioned Jaden Daniels. I was like, well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what he is, right, in year 2. And, you know, somebody on the panel, you know, he who shall not be named, it could be the host, you know, fell in love with Jaden Daniels. So I was like, listen, we're gonna see what he looked like in year 2, year 3, because you know, we got the tape on him. Right?
Hey man, I'm gonna say this. Jaden Daniels, I gave him a whole lot of props, bro. This kid
you was feeling
had
guilty?
them people winning while he was injured, bro. And you saw when Marcus Mariota stepped in, he don't look nothing like Jaden Daniels. And Jaden Daniels was doing like half of that without Debo and Scared Tear.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get you, but I mean, I'm just saying, you know, what we thought we were going to see from CJ Stroud, and we just haven't seen what he produced his rookie year. Right? Bro,
I'm gonna actually go the opposite way. I think him having a 300-yard game is gonna help. I think he needed that, and not against some bombs like he did when he played against the Ravens. Here's what worries me: how good is that offensive line going to be? Because them boys up front for the Broncos, they can come at you. They got some dogs on that front line. But then not having Patrick Surtain and the way he was getting the ball out, if he gets the ball out like he was getting the ball out this previous week, then he'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and take the Texans 31-28 with the upset. I'm just telling you.
31-28 upset?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. The Broncos rolling, man. I don't see it.
Hey, I ain't going to lie to you, but Bo Nix better act like he know, because them boys coming from Texas, dog.
And you know what? I kind of want the Texans to sneak in to the playoffs and we win our division. I want to see them real soon. I want to see them again. That's why. That's another reason.
I ain't gonna say that on there, bro. These folks put together custodians the week.
So let's go to the last game of the pick'em, and you guys know who it is. It's that bad dude down there in Kansas City.
Hey man, this ain't even gonna be hard right here. This is not gonna be hard.
Well, since you're talking like that, go ahead. Who you got?
I got the Chiefs winning by 2 touchdowns, bro. We gonna go.
I thought you was gonna go the other way.
No. I'm gonna go 28. In fact, I'm gonna go 28-21. I'm gonna go 28-21 because I've been watching the Bills for the past since they beat us, and I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, that defense is horrible.
Agreed.
That defense is horrible.
Coach Josh, who you got?
And if Pat Mahomes come in that bad boy and do what he do best, yeah, you ain't gonna stop them, brother. Now he got Rashard Rice, Hollywood Brown, and he got Kelsey, and he got man, please. Hey man, them boys rolling right. KC rolling right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they are rolling.
They help.
This is what's scary about them. They only getting better, bro, and they only getting healthier. They're scary about them right now, bro.
And they about to make a trade.
Yeah, and then they defense always was top 5 before before everybody came back.
Yeah.
Man, all right. Josh Allen, all right. Okay. The Chiefs, bro, by 2 touchdowns, man. I'm all right. Yeah.
Who you got? Who you got, Coach Josh?
I got the Chiefs, man, and I know we talked about this a couple weeks back. Well, we worried about the Chiefs and things, and yeah, but then we did it again with the Baltimore game, and they start getting people back, and they start looking different. The play calling start being different. They start getting leads, and the defense start playing different.
I ain't gonna
Like
lie.
you see Chris Jones every week.
Yeah, not taking plays off.
Yeah, like that one play against the Jags.
He out of line for that stuff, bro. For real.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Xavier Worthy and Rashid Rice is a problem, bro.
Yeah.
And the crazy part? They don't have no 100-yard person this year.
Yes, they just have. Yeah, you're right. They only have the 99.
Yeah, that's it. 2 of them.
Yeah. And what you call him had 99, I think, this past weekend, which was Travis Kelce. Who you got, Jones?
Yeah, I was hoping, some other folks on here would have picked the Bills, and I was hoping it wouldn't be a sweep, man. But I got to go with Kansas City. They're getting hot at the right time, and when you look at the Bills, I mean, you got Shakir, but I mean, most people who watch football don't even know who Shakir is. You know what I mean? So they don't have a wide receiver core.
Bro, ain't nobody over there gonna put fear in nobody's heart.
Right.
They're right.
Hold on. Y'all are. You heard that, Coach Josh? They don't got no receiver over there except Shakir. Is there somebody you feel over there that can ball?
You better not say
that can ball.
Yeah, I'm just saying because I agree with what they're saying.
Oh,
there's no receiver over there that scares you. Is there somebody over there that you might think scares people?
I mean, the boy from Louisiana had his best game against Baltimore.
And that's the only game he had.
He talking about Kobe?
Yeah, he talking about Kobe. Yeah, he talking about Kobe.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, listen. Cook is not going to run all over the field like he did last game.
Nah.
Like I said,
catch it out the backfield.
Yeah, Josh Allen ain't going to be able to run all over the field either because, like I said, I don't think they have a high-powered offense to.
And then them losing Ed Oliver hurt, bro. That's gonna be.
And he done for the year. Man, that's a torn bicep.
Yeah, I got Kansas City as well. I think it's a clean sweep. There's nothing you could say right now. That defense is playing really well, and I don't feel like the Bills' offense is that good, unless they're doing almost a two-way thing of almost Cook going for a long run, then Josh going for a long run. If they ain't doing nothing like that, it's gonna be ugly real quick, real fast.
Man, that Super Bowl was week 1, and what's crazy is week 1 was the Emerald because they was down by 30. So yeah, I'm not sold, bro.
Hold on, really quick. It's crazy that we're talking about the Chiefs like they're world beaters, and they're actually number 3 in their division.
Well, they're number 3 for that slow start. Let's not they. So let's be honest. Xavier Worthy got knocked out in that first game.
Yeah, he had an arm and shoulder injury.
Yeah, the shoulder injury. And ain't nobody scared of Hollywood Brown by himself because you don't know if he go catch it or not. What we call him? Baby drops. Yep, that's exactly what we call him.
He had one target yesterday.
Huh?
He had one target yesterday.
It doesn't even matter. Ain't nobody was scared of him because you don't know if he go catch it or not. They just
man, that boy makes my parlay up, man.
Hey, if he got one catch, you just call him Jerry Judy from there on.
Oh, Jerry Judy about to get traded.
No, leave him. Nobody wants it.
Man, he about to get traded, man.
Who won the division?
Broncos.
The Broncos.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you got Chargers who won in week 1, and they're 5-3, and then Chiefs are 5-3.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and head into our last topic. This topic is interesting. Before we get it started, it's very interesting because it was brought to my attention, and I watched the video about it, and I was like, But to me, when you actually look at it, it's when you see the names that are about to pop up, you think one name is real familiar than the other name.
Do you have the video?
No, I don't have the video. I actually didn't put it up this time, but
Okay.
I have some,
Gotcha.
So we're gonna go on to that next topic, which is Joe or Tua. Who you got?
So let me set it up.
Yeah.
So when we were talking about it, because we were trying to discuss what we were going to talk about this week, and I found it funny. So I had a video, and it had Tua Tagovailoa's picture on it, and the guy was talking, and he was going over some stats, and then it wasn't about Tua, it was about Joe Burrow. So what it said was drafted early in the first round, has suffered multiple concussions throughout his career, and admitted to not remembering games where he played through head injuries. Only stands out because of his two elite wide receivers, is franchise quarterback, but cannot stay healthy most of the season. But the post was not about Tua, it was about Joe Burrow. So we came up and we wanted to ask the question, who's better, or who would you take? Would you take Joe Burrow, or would you take Tua Tagovailoa?
Let me start this off because I got some things I want to put out there. To me, I don't think it's a very simple question. I think it's very easy. I think it's a very simple question. It's very easy. It's Joe Burrow. Here's why. But don't get me wrong, Joe Burrow has a history of getting hurt. But there's no way I can take Tua over Burrow. The eye test alone is significant in its own right. When we look at them two play and they playing, I'm gonna give you some stats and some numbers. In 2021, Tua threw for 2,600 yards, 16 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Burrow threw for 4,600 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. In 2022, Tua threw for 3,500, 25 and 8. Burrow threw for 44, 35 and 12. 2023, even in a hurt season for Burrow. In 2023, Tua threw for 4,600, 29 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Burrow threw for 2,300, 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. This previous year, which everybody knows the crazy stats that Joe Burrow put up, Tua put up 2,800, 19 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Joe Burrow put up 4,900 and 43 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. Not to mention, he's also made it to a Super Bowl. So let's stop acting like this is a real question. And I get it. Availability is the best ability. And currently, let's not act like if Tua gets hit one more time, he might be sitting here on our podcast with you and I. So that's all I got to say about that.
Right. No, go ahead, Coach Mo.
Man, it's crazy, bro. It's Joe, but I'm only picking Joe now because of the upside for Joe. I don't think Tua really has an upside. I don't think Tua's gonna get any better. I don't think Tua's gonna be that guy that everybody wants him to be. I think he's just going to be a really, really good quarterback. He's not going to be a great quarterback. He's going to be a really, really good quarterback. Joe, on the other hand, has the possibility of being really a great quarterback. His only problem is he's staying upside and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's Joe, bro. Joe has an upside that everybody sees. Eye test, like Marcus said, it's the eye test.
Mm-hmm.
It's the weapons around him. That's what makes him so damn good.
Right.
And because trust me, Joe, without the weapons, now we're having a conversation between these two. Because I think they're not, it's like this without the weapons. With the weapons, it's Joe all day, bro. Because Joe gonna throw for 5,000 yards with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins all day. He gonna do that all day, every day.
And I thought Marcus was going to bring that up because he had previously said that, and he was like, well, if Joe didn't have these weapons, then he might look as pedestrian as Tua does,
Yeah.
right? So and here's I'm gonna throw you a curveball. I know we running out of time here, but know that you heard it here first. Joe Burrow is going to be the new Andrew Luck.
And you got to go a little bit deeper than that in the aspect.
No,
Is he gonna retire early?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He gonna be done. He gonna be done. My man has missed 28 regular season games in his career already. Like he's already missed 2 full seasons almost, right? Due to injuries. He's getting hurt in training camp when nobody's touching him, right? Yeah. It's crazy how fragile Joe Burrow is. And if you look at some numbers, because you threw out some numbers, I'm gonna throw out some numbers too. So if you got quarterback A, has played 69 games, 68 starts. Quarterback B, 64 64 games, 62 starts. One quarterback has a record of 37-30 and one tied. The other quarterback has 40 wins, 24 losses. Passing yards right around 19,000. Quarterback B, 15,000. Quarterback A has 142 touchdowns. Quarterback B has 100 touchdowns. Quarterback A, 46 interceptions. Quarterback B, 44 interceptions. So based off those numbers,
yeah, you really
two is B. We know that much.
2 good quarterbacks.
Who you think is B, Marcus?
Tua.
No.
And D, and he's 40-24. He has more wins than Joe Burrow. And he's playing horrible this year, and he still has more wins.
I get what you're saying, but he's about to get another coach fired. It's cool.
Well, and let me say this, because you brought up, getting to a Super Bowl. Where he been since?
No. I agree with you, bro. I'm saying you asked me if I'm taking Tua or Burrow, and I'm taking Burrow, and that's why I'm taking Burrow.
But you're doing it off the eye test, right?
Tua is one blink away.
But you're doing it off the eye test, right?
Well, okay, what about we got to hear Coach Josh? Go ahead, baby. What you got?
But you're doing it off the eye test, right?
Yes, I am.
How many rushing touchdowns Joe Burrow got?
I don't know, because every time he rush, he get hit. So
how many rushing?
I'm gonna say less than 10.
How many rushing touchdowns do Tua have?
I don't know. Tua got about 32 concussions though.
I mean, Joe got 32 bones broken.
No, agreed.
He's an injury. I mean, bro, like, I'm gonna tell you this. Joe Burrow was the number 1 pick, but we still can't forget. Before Tua hurt his hip that year, people was talking about tanking for Tua. He was the number 1 pick and still went high with a broke hip.
So I need to ask you the question: who are you taking?
Who am I taking? I'm gonna play the fence. I'm in the middle. They're the same person to me, bro.
No.
The only difference is one is left-handed and the other is right-handed.
Who are you
gotta
taking?
pick one.
Yeah, Tua or Burrow?
Who am I picking?
Who? Yes. Stop playing, bro. Who are you taking?
Man, they both the same person, bro. Man, you could close your eyes and pick one of them because, hey, bro, Tua was having an MVP year, and then he got hurt. Joe was having an MVP year this year.
Are you talking about the year that they won all them games, but they couldn't?
Joe was having an MVP year the first 2 games of the season this year.
Joe had an MVP last year, and did they make the playoff? I'll wait. I'll wait.
No.
Joe had stats. Joe ain't had no MVP year.
Those are MVP numbers. Those are all-time record numbers.
If that's the case, then Chase was the MVP last year.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you somebody else who used to have numbers like that and they were inflated. Deshaun Watson.
Of course.
Dan Marino.
No, I'm just saying,
numbers
don't always tell the case.
How many Super Bowls Dan Marino made?
1. How many Tua made?
Man, Tua made none. I ain't gonna lie to you. Joe made one.
Hey, you know what? On
Hey,
that note,
but Tua's
on that
still
note,
playing though. Joe ain't gonna come back till December.
I don't think.
Joe not coming back at all, probably.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back here. Even
Shit,
though
man,
they're
boy,
trying, why put him at risk, man? When that offensive line is still trash, and I also think they're about to fall off the cliff too because they about to hit a schedule that's actually decent for them, and they about to hit it right now. That's why Harry made the change that they made when they traded for him from Cleveland because they're about to hit that, and they're trying to just hold on. They're trying to stay afloat, which I doubt they do. But on that note, it's time. First of all, I want to get a big shout out to Coach Mo. Coach Mo, man, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. It was D fun. We're gonna have you back again. To the rest of the world, thank you guys so much for the entertainment that we had tonight. We look forward to seeing this all the time. We want to thank you for pushing our brand. We love y'all. We can't wait to see y'all again next week, and we back at it. To all the fellas, thank y'all so much. Hey, y'all have a great one, man.
I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
Already, baby.
Appreciate it.